Hi guys, happy Sunday. Believe it or not, it's still Sunday morning. I've already been to church. I've already gone food shopping. We're doing some cooking. I should say my husband's doing some cooking. Um, my usual ground beef, and I am going to mix some tuna and some sardines together this week with some eggs. It's going to be one of my meals throughout the week. Um, and our usual bacon. That's pretty much it. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about some of the things that have stuck out to me this week. And one of the things is consistency. I know I've touched on it before, but consistency comes with a mind shift. Like you have to shift your thinking. I I know that I had my surgery a year ago. Well, it's been a little bit longer than a year. It's almost a year and a month now. And before I even had my surgery, I had to start thinking about food differently. I had to start thinking about exercise differently. I had to start thinking about consuming water, getting enough sleep, which I'm still working on. I made that my seventh pillar. I have 6 pillars in place already, but now I'm trying to go to bed a little bit earlier, and plus it's getting dark a little earlier, so that helps me to keep my balance of going to bed when it's dark, waking up at sunrise. Well, I get up before sunrise still. But one of the things, or back to the thing that I was talking about, is consistency. So since February, I have pretty much exercised every week. I have not missed a single week of working out. I've increased what I do. I've challenged myself. The only person that I need to beat is me. So with strength training, I am trying to do more reps. I am trying to lift heavier. I'm not trying, I am. I'm doing more reps, and I am lifting heavier, which is helping me to continue to get in good shape, get in good health. I have no pain in my knees, which is amazing. Going from barely able to walk, going up a step at a time, coming down a step at a time. Now I'm foot over foot, walking up and down the steps. And I'm still holding on to the rail for balance because I don't trust my knees yet. They are stronger, but they are not 100%. So I am still holding on to the rail, but I have the endurance and I have the ability and the strength to be able to go up and down the steps with ease. My workouts, I have noticed that when I started using 2 pounds, and then I went up to 5 pounds, and now I'm holding the 5 and the 2 together. So I'm lifting at my max being 7. I honestly have a 10-pound weight, and so I do believe that within a week or so, I'll be able to do make that my heavy weight, and the 7 or 5, my lightweight. So I'm working on that. The other thing that I started doing with working out is doing HIIT cardio. Not because through the research that I've done, the way I understand it is, it takes so much oxygen when you are maxed out. I do like a 75% maxed out ability of movement, and then I just bring it back down. And I do 3 minutes on, 3 minutes off, and I do that for half an hour. So when you are maxed out at, your breaths are maxed out, and you got to catch your breath, you're burning fat. And that continues well beyond when you're done your workout, as opposed to just steady state cardio. When you're done, you're done. Your body uses whatever energy it's going to burn, maybe for a little while after the workout, but it doesn't go for 24 hours like HIIT does. HIIT cardio continues to work well after you are done your workout. So I've been doing that 3 days a week, and I've been working out with strength training 3 days a week. And I did hear that you should do your strength training first and then do your cardio, but I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready because my strength training, I'm still seated. I do work my legs and I do work my arms, but I do it from a seated position. So I'm just working at maxing out where I am right now. And that is something, like I said, I have built up since February. It is now almost the end of October, past mid-October, and I'm still building my workout routine and changing it seasonally and working in my means of what's working for me at the moment. The other thing that I have been fairly consistent with is my eating. Getting my protein in is paramount to me. Getting my protein and being low carb. I do put down what I eat in my carb manager app most of the time. But if I have a day that's pretty much all proteins and I might add some marinara sauce or some onions or some other chopped up vegetable like peppers or celery, I don't count carbs that day because I know they're under 10. I've done it long enough to know they're under 10. 10 is my number. And if I'm over 10 carbs, that's an issue for me. And so I try to get foods that are low carb. The food that's my go-to where I am getting out of my bounds is nuts. I will eat macadamia nuts and pistachios for the most part, but mostly macadamia nuts. It used to be cashews, but now it's macadamia nuts, and they're a little pricey. I buy one container a week, and when they're gone, they're gone. So and I don't buy them every week. I did find them though at my regular grocery store where I was getting them before at Trader Joe's, and now I found them at my grocery store, and that could be dangerous. They're expensive though, so I don't go too crazy. One container a week, that's enough. I did start back eating my pork rind cereal, which I love. And like I said, I'm cutting back on foods that have a lot of added chemicals, a lot of added ingredients, which are chemicals, a lot of added ingredients. So the Premier Protein shakes that I use, I could drink 1 or 2 shakes a day before. Now I'm doing Equip Prime protein shakes. So like I said before about them, I wasn't crazy about the water with them. So I wanted to get some cashew milk. I didn't like the way it looked. The container was a little puffy for me, and that's a sign of it being old. So I ended up getting some almond milk, unsweetened vanilla flavored almond milk. So I'm gonna try my Prime protein shakes this week with that and see how I do. So this week I'm having my cereal in the morning, protein shake for a snack, tuna / sardines for lunch or dinner, and vice versa with the ground beef that's got the vegetables in it, and some salsa. I do put like fresh salsa in my ground beef. I prefer that over anything else because tomatoes are okay for me. I don't have any issues with tomatoes. And the biggest thing that I started doing toward the end of this week was reducing my eating window. I reduced it to, it's easy over the weekend. Over the weekend, I just don't eat until like 11 or 12. And then I try to stop eating by 6 or 7. And so during the week, I want my eating window to be from, I want to say 8 to 4. if I can do that. 6 at the latest. So it's either going to be a 8-hour eating window or a 12-hour eating window. And I felt really good this week with reducing my eating window. I didn't change anything I was eating. I just reduced the window, and I felt better. And it could be the weather too. I felt a whole lot less inflammation, less swelling in my ankles. And I'm still working toward staying in ketosis. If I could just keep my focus on what I eat and stop going, ooh, I heard about this, and ooh, I heard about that, and trying things that I've heard about, and just pay attention to what's on my shopping list, then I would be fine. So yeah, that's an issue, just paying attention to my shopping list, being consistent with that. But for the most part, I have been consistent with keeping it low carb, getting my protein in. So it's been exercising and getting my protein in have been the two main things that I have been consistent with this entire year. And I do see the results. I feel the results. And I'm working on the other 5 pillars of health that I want to see improvement in. So with that, I think I'm done for the week. I'm about to change into my Eagles jersey and cheer them on. Hopefully today's another win. And you guys have a blessed week. Deuces.